Welcome to NAHB's Macroeconomic Outlook for July 2025. The U.S. economy contracted 0.5% in the first quarter, a downward revision of 0.3 percentage point from the previous estimate. This revision was mainly driven by lower consumer spending and exports. Nonetheless, the economic contraction was largely due to a rise in business imports and a decline in government spending. The GDP estimates for the second quarter will be released at the end of July. The labor market continued to show resilience in June. The unemployment rate edged down 0.1 percentage point to 4.1%, and the economy added 147,000 jobs. This marks 54 consecutive months of job growth since January 2021, the third longest stretch on record. However, some underlying data suggests the headline number may be overstating the strength of the labor market, as wage growth has slowed and a large share of job gains came from state and local government hiring. Inflation in June has started to reflect the impact of tariffs, increasing from 2.4% in May to 2.7% in June. Nonetheless, core inflation came in softer than expected at 2.9%, indicating that the full impact of tariffs may not yet be reflected in prices. Meanwhile, housing inflation continued to show signs of cooling and matched the lowest level since November 2021 at 3.8%. As inflation remains above the Federal Reserve's long-run target of 2%, the Fed held the federal funds rate steady at a top rate of 4.5% during its June meeting. Shifts in trade, immigration, fiscal, and regulatory policy have made their economic impacts unpredictable, and Chairman Jerome Powell acknowledged that the Fed may face a difficult challenge in balancing price stability with maximum employment. The Federal Reserve will meet again at the end of July. NAHB expects 2 25 basis point cuts in the second half of the year. Mortgage rates have also edged higher alongside inflation. As of July 17, the current Freddie Mac 30-year fixed-rate mortgage was 6.75%, a 3 basis points increase from the previous week. Compared to a year ago, rates have remained around the same level. While the path ahead may be bumpy, NAHB expects the 30-year mortgage rate to average around 6.6% by the end of 2025 and fall just below 6% by the end of 2027. Thank you for joining us. We'll see you next month.